So in today's video, we've got a premium standing desk from Vernal. I've wanted to make a nice gaming and working space for my wife for some while, and this has come at the right time. I've always been intrigued by these standing desks, but never used one myself. And if after this video you're interested as well, I do have a 6% off discount code at the link in the description. Just use YTSF for a bit of money off your order. I also chose two accessories to go with the Vernal standing desk, the matching desk shelf, as well as a CPU holder, which is the shelf that holds your PC and attaches to one of the legs of the desk. But we'll go over more information on those a bit later in the video. Firstly, the construction of the desk itself was extremely intuitive. It comes with all of the bolts and tools you'll need for construction, and the manuals that are provided give you clear and concise instructions at every step. So even somebody like me could build it with minimal worry. So let's go over a bit more information and statistics on the Vernal standing desk. Unlike traditional standing desks, the Vernal standing desk has a reinforced horizontal structure, where Vernal has added an additional connection between the legs and the side brackets, creating a more integrated and secure structure. And I can say that this desk is extremely stable once all put together and you've tightened all of the bolts. And honestly, I was taken aback by the sheer weight and build quality of these components, which came to no surprise that the maximum weight capacity for the Vernal standing desk is 160 kg. And I did a little scientific test to see how the table's stability was. As you can see, I've got a glass of water on the table and there's no spillage, no signs of spillage actually that's going to happen. It's very smooth motions. At a lifting speed of 38 millimeters a second, it really doesn't take too long at all to get to your desired height. And talking of height, that can range from 63.5 centimeters all the way up to 128.5 centimeters. I even added a bit of extra weight to further test the stability and the weight capacity, using an 8 kg kettlebell as well as a 4 kg kettlebell. This is on top of the NZXT PC case, which is about 15 to 20 kg give or take. Now I know what you're thinking, where are all my cables going to go while this desk is going up and down? There are actually two provided cable management trays. One of them is located in the center of the bottom of the desk and also used to protect the Vernal standing desk's control unit or computer that does all the magic. And the other location is a more traditional tray location located at the back of the desk. Now the desk I chose was the 140 by 80, which gave me plenty of room to fiddle about underneath, and with the standing desk function where it could motorize up and down, it gave me a lot more freedom to just move the desk up to be able to get my PC on the stand, as well as fiddle with all of my cable management, which, as you know, on a normal desk that doesn't motorize can be quite a hassle. And to control the motion of the Vernal standing desk, we have a really sleek keypad which snugly fits against the desktop edge to minimize accidental collisions and mistouches of the buttons. There are 3 height preset buttons on the keypad, but I did reprogram these to the height that I wanted, as I was a little bit worried with the size of the NZXT case I was putting on it that it was going to smash into the ground. Now there is a safety function that will stop the table if it does collide with something, but it is good practice to adjust these heights to what you need beforehand. And to do that, I got it to the height that was right for my wife sitting down and standing up, and then you press the M key for memory and then press the number you want to assign that to. So the lowest seated position is on 1, and then I have a standing position at 2, and then an extra high position on 3, which will mostly be used for me to be able to easily get under the desk and do any tinkering that is needed. So now let's talk about the two accessories I chose to go along with my Vernal standing desk. First up is the matching walnut desk shelf. As if the massive slab of walnut you get for the actual desk itself wasn't enough, there's more. And I chose this particular accessory because I guess it can elevate your workspace even further, literally by elevating your monitor off of the desk even further and giving you extra storage space underneath the shelf. And with the monitor on the shelf, it gives it more of an eye-line level, which is much better for your posture. And the second accessory that I chose was the computer holder. Now, I always like to keep my PCs off of the floor and preferably not on the desk, as you're losing a lot of workspace. And being on the floor, of course, is sucking up all of the dust that might be roaming around and going into your PC, which is never good. And both of these accessories come provided with the bolts and tools you'll need, as well as a manual to make it yet again a much more intuitive process to get installed. So the PC holder itself attaches around one of the legs. You can have it in multiple positions, as I'll show here in the manual, but I'm going to go with the inside leg position, so there's no chance of people tripping on it or hitting it. It's hidden under the desk, but also off of the ground, and it raises with the desk also, which really blew my mind to see. Now the holder does also have multiple adjustments, so you can adjust the bars down for a larger case. Of course, I adjusted this to the bolt holes that it needed for the NZXT case to fit snugly without any risk of collision, as well as, like I mentioned earlier, the height levels for the motors, just to give me peace of mind and know that my case is nice and safe. And as an extra level of safety, the PC holder does come provided with some Velcro tape, which I did strap around my case, as you'll see in the footage. It just gives your precious PC that extra level of security, which I really do appreciate. And I've had plenty of time to play around with the Vernal standing desk that I was sent, and I can safely say I'm extremely impressed with the build quality and the motors, the smoothness, and the safety features that it provides are just what you'd expect from a premium standing desk. But with all that said, this isn't the only style of standing desk that Vernal provide. You can get laminate and solid wood variants, as well as sizes ranging from 120cm to 200cm, and in 7 available colors. And as somebody who's been researching and buying desks the last couple of months for myself, the functionality, versatility, and the build quality of the Vernal desk has genuinely blown my mind. It is by far the best desk that I've had in my possession, and my wife is now very happy with her new gaming space. So if you've been looking for a new desk replacement or want a premium standing desk that you know is not going to let you down, you can always use my discount code YTSF at the link in the description below. And don't forget to check out all of the options Vernal has for their desks and accessories. So let me know your thoughts on the Vernal standing desk in the comment section below. Have you been in the market for a new desk and this cool piece of tech could be a nice addition to the rest of your cool pieces of tech? And I just want to say a massive thank you to Vernal for sending out this review sample to check out with all of you guys. It is greatly appreciated and gives us a look at some of the options that are available out there. And don't forget to hit that like button or dislike button and subscribe if you enjoy the content I create and want to see more. Most of all, thank you for watching, and I'll see you peeps next time.